again, everyone. Guess what? It's almost Christmas time. Do you remember our last story we read from the humble bad kitty abode? Okay, maybe black kitty abode. Gemma's just over here. She's not paying attention. This is Miss Kirsten and Gemma. Gotham's just off to the right. We're here to bring you another amazing story. And you know it's got to be a bad kitty story. Of course. At least for now. For Night-Night with Nichols. Ooh, but before we get started, she's snuggling in. She's getting ready. You ready, Gemma? Do you think they've done their night-night chores? Huh? Do you think they've done their night-night chores? They brushed their teeth, put on their special jammies like Mama did? Yeah. And picked up those toys, right? Gemma hopes you have. She might not let me read the book because she's standing on it. That's all right. We'll read it anyway. We'll figure it out, won't we? All right. Are you excited? I am. Oh, look, Gemma's giving loves. She's a very, very loving girl. Yes. Yes. Very good. Look at that little love nub. All right. Tonight we're doing Bad Kitty Christmas. A Bad Kitty Christmas. Starring Bad Kitty. It's by Nick Bruel and published by Macmillan Publishers. Let's see. Ooh. Look. Ooh. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the city not a creature was stirring. Blam! Crash! Kaboom! Oh dear. I think someone's stirring. Except for Bad Kitty. A Bad Kitty Christmas. Duh. Look at that. She's always up to something, isn't she? How did she get here, you may ask yourself? It's a very long story. I'll tell it myself. First thing this morning, I woke to a clatter. I ran down the stairs and asked, "What's the matter?" That's when I found Kitty in the midst of her caper. She torn through the gifts and was covered in paper. Oh, no. Look at that. Oh, she's completely covered. Good girl. The angel was ambushed. The books were all bumped. The cards were all crushed. The drums were all dumped. The eggnog was ended. The fruit cake was flung. The gifts were all gutted. The holly unhung. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. That's a lot of mess. Oh my goodness. So sassy. The icicles injured. The jingle bells jumped. Kris Kringle was kicked. The lights were all lumped. The manger was mauled. The nutcracker nailed. The ornaments ousted. And the poinsettia paled. Oh dear. What is she doing to Christmas? All those Christmas decorations. The quiet was quashed. The ribbons ripped up. The star was sent swirling. The tree was tripped up. The unicorn uglied. Oh, Vixen was vexed. The wreath looked just wretched. The xylophone X'd. Oh no! Oh my goodness, she's just going right through the alphabet. Ooh. Our Yuletide looked yucky. My zeal had been zapped when I had found Kitty in the shreds where she napped. Oh, Kitty, bad Kitty, I'm filled with distress. You've ruined our Christmas. Just look at this mess. All of these presents, these were for you. Why did you do it? And Kitty said, meow. There were presents and bundles and boxes galore. Kitty was angry. She wanted more. Look at that. She just said, meow. What do you think? She wanted an ape and a bear and a cormorant dish, a duck and an eagle baked with a fish, a gecko, a horse, an ibis, a jackal, a kiwi and a lion, and a soup with a mackerel, a narwhal, an owl, and a penguin on rye, a quetzal, a rabbit, and a seahorse in pie. Woo, that's a mouthful. A toad and urchin, a vole and a whale, a xeris and a yak fried with zebra tail. Oh my goodness, yeah. Can you believe it? That's a lot. You want some of that too? Oh my goodness. Fried with zebra tail. Oh my goodness, Bad Kitty. What do you think, Gemma? What do you think? Look how much she wants. Yes, she wants so much. I love you too. You are welcome. That does it. I've had it. Just look at this place. I don't care if you're mad, Kitty. You're a disgrace. Right, thank you. I've never known someone so selfish and greedy. 'Tis the season, you know, to give to the needy. You helping? Thanks. I'd better start cleaning. What will you do? Do you feel like helping? And Kitty said, meow. Gemma loves to give kisses, by the way. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Of course, Kitty doesn't want to clean. She was still miffed when we packed up to go on an afternoon trip in the Christmas Eve snow. As we left for the city to see Uncle Murray, the window was open and she left in a hurry. Oh no! Oh, Kitty, dear Kitty, don't go, you must stay, we shouted and cried as she ran away. But still she abandoned us right there and then. We thought that we'd never see Kitty again. Oh no, not Puppy too. Come back, whatever you do. Oh, why did she jump? Oh no. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and out on the street I saw a little black cat with little wet feet. She sat in an alley, a path dark and scary. She didn't look jolly, she didn't look merry. She looked so alone as she sat there and pondered, as if she was lost and unsure where she'd wandered. And then she began to meow and to bellow. She cried for a while until I said, hello? What do we have here? A little black cat. Don't you have a home? Let's look into that. She's talking. Nice lady. Looks like she's going to help her. Huh, Gemma? There, little cat. It'll be all right. You shouldn't be out on this cold wintry night. I'll take you upstairs to dry off your fur. Would you like some food? And this kitty said, purr. Now my home's a bit empty. Why, it's practically bare. But I still have a little, and I'm happy to share. I grabbed a clean towel to dry off her back and set down a place with a small tasty snack. Very nice. And look who's still looking for her. Puppy. Gotham's going to join us now. Do you like this old tree, the one on the shelf? Did you know I adorned it all by myself? You won't see any tinsel, not even one light. It only has photos. They're all black and white. Come sit with me, cat, and let me show you all the folk in my life and the people I knew. Here's my Aunt Agnes with my brother Bobby, with dear cousin Clancy and his daughter Dottie. That's Edgar, the elder, with my father, Frank, next to grandmother Gail and husband Hank. See her little tree with photos? And look at those beautiful photos. These are my in-laws, Ike and Ilana, with their two juveniles, John and Johanna. They each had a kid, Kendra and Ken, and the lineage goes on with Landra and Lynn. Here's my mother, Marge, with her lovely niece, Nan, with her offspring, Oscar, and her partner, Pam. Those are beautiful family photos. That's Quinn in the quilt, a family heirloom. He's related to Robert, who hails from Khartoum. That's my sister Sophie and her twins Tina and Todd, with dear Uncle Upton, who had a nose that was odd. That's Vasha, my friend in Afrikaans. She's Walter's wife, and he is my son. I love it. If you're still searching, puppy. This last one's my favorite. It's the whole silly gang at a Christmas reunion where we laughed and we sang. We met in New York near the end of December. I wrote on the picture so I'd always remember. On here it says Xmas 1962. We're spending our Yule at the Central Park Zoo. Oh, I bet that was amazing. It's a big family, isn't it? Oh. This cat looked entranced while I patted her fur as she stared at each picture there before her. Yeah, you should know, cat, that I'm still quite content with only this tree that looks slightly bent. I may not have jewels or a car or a yacht, but I still have my memories, and that's quite a lot. Yes, it is. And very precious. See? Little cat, this is what Christmas should be. It's not about stuff from a big spending spree. It's not about presents all over the place. It's not about food or stuffing your face. Like Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and Eid, you see, Christmas is all about family. Home's where the heart is, that's what they say. So I'll bet your poor heart feels miles away. Don't fret, little cat. Wipe off that tear. If we can't find your home, then you can stay here. But I could tell she was homesick. She wanted more, and that's when we heard a scratch at the door. Who do you think's at the door? I'm thinking puppy. Puppy! There's someone to see you, you lucky black cat. I think that he knows where your home is at. Like a furry black flash, she flew out the door. She was moving so fast she did not touch the floor. So I guess you'll be leaving, I said with a sigh. I'm so glad I met you. Tell your folks I said hi. Look at her, she loves them. Puppy. Oh. So I sat in my chair and put my tree in my lap and settled myself for a long winter nap. I was happy to know she had a home of her own. Too bad I'd be spending my Christmas alone. But just when I started to slumber and snore, again I heard a scratching at my front door. This cat had come back like she had something to do. What do you want? And Kitty said, Mewtwo! Mewtwo! Look at that. Mew! 'Twas the night before Christmas. We were filled with regrets as we sat in our seats, missing our pets. The house seemed so empty without them around. I wished and I hoped they were both safe and sound. Then onto the door there arose such a knock. I sprang from my chair from the sudden shock. Oh no, what do you think? What do you think? when what to my wondering eyes should appear but kitty and puppy and a lady most dear. They're home, they're home, they're home, Christmas is saved. Welcome home, kitty, I hope you behave. And thank you, dear lady, for bringing them back. I hope that you'll stay for a late Christmas snack. Oh, very good. And she did, don't you know? In fact, she moved in. Some friends are like family, and she became kin. Up there's is her photo. It's high on the tree, wrapped snug in the branches for all to see. So Kitty is home now. I think that she'll stay. She's gone off to bed to end this long day. This story is over now that everything's right. Merry Christmas to all. And to all a good night. Remember, the most important part of Christmas time is family. I hope you sleep well and you have pleasant dreams. What do you think, Gemma? Want to say happy Christmas to them? I think she's ready for her long winter nap. Remember, family is the best that we have. Friends are family too. Good night, everyone, from all of us at BCPL. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.